Hi artists! Mrs. Ann Spa here in my clay studio today, and I'm here to talk about the theme of the week, which is develop your craft. Develop your craft means decide on the aspect of your artwork that you're the most interested in and get good at it. Keep practicing it and get good at it. So maybe you really like drawing, watercolor painting, making paper mache mousse, drawing motorcycles, to paint flowers, stacking rocks, designing dirt bike tracks, raking patterns in your driveway. I don't know what your craft is, and all of us are going to have a different craft that we're interested in right now. So I'm working on my craft today. I know that you guys have seen me do lots of magpies lately. So you saw me working on, I think you saw me drawing magpies. Oh, can you see them in there? Remember the magpies that we made and I glued on the outside of the box? That's because I was interested in magpies. So I've been working on clay pieces that have magpies on them, and today I have two more clay bowls. So I've been looking at photographs of magpies. Now my dad has taken a whole bunch of pictures of magpies, so I like using these because I have permission to use them and I'm not copying somebody else's artwork. So we've been talking about developing your craft, and I wanted to share this with you and see what happened. The shrinking and expanding happened at different rates for the different parts of it, and my pretty plate got all cracked up. Has that ever happened to any of you guys? Yes, it has. I've seen it. So I just wanted you to know that sometimes that happens to grown-up artists too, and it's a part of developing my craft. I'm probably going to have to throw this one away and make another one. So I just wanted you guys to see that part of developing your craft is sometimes starting over again. That's what I'm going to have to do. Okay, so this is a bowl that I've made before, and I painted a white surface on this part of it so that I would have a place to put the magpie, and I put this texture on here, and I made the edges kind of fluted so they'd be a little bit fancy, and I put some texture on the back of it with some more of this. It's called slip trailing. Put a color in here, added my name, added some dots, and I made some little holes. You can see right here and right here there's some little holes so that if we decide, instead of using it for a plate, that somebody wants to hang it on the wall, they can do that too. So I'm going to make sure that I've got it right side up so that the holes are straight, so that I don't paint my magpie on there sideways. And now I'm ready to get to work. Here's the picture that I'm going to use that my dad took of a magpie. Okay, I've got some blue. I'm going to just roughly outline the place where I think the bird should go. Painting this in blue because I'd like the blue to show through the black that I'm going to put on later so that I can see the pretty iridescence in those beautiful feathers that I like so much. Add some green in there because sometimes they reflect kind of green. Added back in some white. Now I'm getting ready to do the sky, and usually I just keep the sky inside that circle, but this bird is flying, and so it seems a little bit like maybe I should let it out. So there we go. Now I've got my painting part down. Now I've got some scratching tools and some stamping tools. I stamped in there some circles, and I'm scratching some lines, and now I'm adding a whole lot of little bitty lines in the parts that are going to future be black, so that when I wash over this with black paint and then wipe it back off, they'll stay trapped down there in those lines that I'm making. So I hope you go on to develop your craft. Can't wait to see what you make.